Hello. Today is another beautiful day here in Phoenix, New York. My name is Audrey, and I am the small owner of a flower shop called the Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers. I am located in Phoenix, New York. I do home decor, I do flower pots, I do hanging baskets, I do wedding flowers, and I do sympathy flowers. So if you're ever looking for anything, you can contact me. I am on Facebook under Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers, and soon to be on YouTube, I hope. But today I want to make some small arrangements to put into my pot holders. I have a pot holder outside that takes 4 little pots. So what I did was I put some stone in the bottom to weigh it down. I put the styrofoam in, and then I put a piece of tape across it so they don't come flying out because it's windy here. It's been pretty windy most days. I did get some rain last night, which is nice because I didn't get a chance to water my plants because my husband had a fire meeting, so he couldn't fix my hose for me. But I hope you're having a good day, and I hope that you could watch this little tutorial to see how to make little small flower pots for your deck or for your home. And we're going to start with the greenery. This is a type of conifer, and these are just little bits that I had left over, rose leaves. And I have this greenery with the yellow tips. I think it's thyme. And then I have these are plastic, kind of plastic flowers, leaves that I thought would work really well for outside. Then I have some little daisies. I have yellow and white and purple daisies that I thought that I would put in there because the top pot has yellow, white, and purple in it. So I wanted to coordinate with that. I have some little flowers, little white flowers here. I guess they're like a little wildflower. I'm not sure what I'm going to use to be exactly sure. But I have these little purple ones. I couldn't find anymore. I thought I had some yellow and white, but I can't find them. So we'll see if we can't get these in somehow. And then I also have yellow daisy-like flowers and some purple daisy-like flowers. Aren't they pretty? And some white Estomeria. I'm not sure if the bigger ones are going to go in, but we'll see. So what I did was I put the styrofoam in, put the tape on to secure it, and now we're going to add our greenery to see how much greenery I actually need. So we'll put those flowers aside. And I think I want to start out with maybe the yellow. I think I can kind of bend it down to hang down over the pot a little bit. I think I'm gonna cut it here so that when it leans down, it will cover more of the greenery or the tape and you won't see it. And I think, yeah, these are push-ups, so we can push these up and a little bit, not much. And I'm going to use some hot glue, which is actually the consistency of honey. You want it the consistency of honey. And we're going to put that in there, and we're just going to put that down. Maybe I can push this down a little bit more. And we're going to do one on the other side, the same. Rule of thumb is you do on the other side as you would do on one side, you do on the other side, just to balance it out. So I'm going to cut this one, and I'm going to put this one on the other side so it will kind of block the tape. And we'll see how that works in the end. But like I said, these are just going in a little pot holder that I have outside my little shed. And we want some to hang over. I think I'll put one on each side here. It's important that you balance it. I'll do that. And hopefully that will work out a little bit better. I don't need any glue strings, so we'll get them off there. Put them back in the pot. We'll do the same with this side. Put it kind of close to the edge so you can tip it over. So you have something hanging there. And we'll do the same with the other pots. We'll work together so they all come out sort of cohesive, which would be nice to kind of look alike. And let's see, what do we got here? 2. And we'll cut that. And we'll kind of do the same with all of them. So they all kind of look like we bought them at the same time, or they're all grown at the same time, which would be nice. Gotta move that one and move that one. I need some room. Some of these are way pushed up, some of them aren't. Let's push them down, spread them out. It's nice that you can spread them out, move them around. I think I want this one up here, like so. Trying to get it so it kind of looks the same. And we'll glue this side as well. We do on one side, we need to do on the other. Get that in there, that down. Spread this out a little bit more. And then we'll do the other side as well. Don't be afraid to push them down. Once you get them in there, so they hang over. This one here, I gotta pull up a little bit so it will come up over the hump. It's a little stubborn. Like I said, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful outside. It is warm. It's got to be in the 80s, I imagine. And we get a little breeze now and then, which is nice. Now I'm just noticing something here. Let me get my... I'm noticing where I cut it off, it could come out. So we're gonna take and we're gonna bend that top piece and make just a loop so it will not come out. And I will check the other ones as well and make sure that we will not come out. We will bend that up and around with my little pliers. This plier is for making, it's actually for making jewelry. And this one just doesn't want to bend too much here. Let's see if I can't get it bent around. It's pretty stubborn, I gotta say. Pretty stubborn. Maybe I need the big guns for this. So I'll get these. And we'll just push that down. If you see, there's a little, where are we? There's a little piece here. I don't know if you can see it right there that I'm trying to bend over. It's pretty stubborn. I think we got it. That's good enough. Now let's check the other ones. We don't want these coming off. That's the last thing we need, is for them to be flying off in the wind. So I'll do that to each one. Bend it over so nothing comes over or nothing comes off. Gotta push this one back so I can bend it over. You want to make sure that, you know, nothing's going to come off once it's on there. The last thing you need is for something to be flying off in the wind. Boy, customer wouldn't like that. That wouldn't be too good. So we have to make sure that it's done correctly. And seeing that I'm cutting them, I have to bend them over so the leaves don't come off. We don't want anything falling off. And actually, they're quite stubborn, I have to say. It's a pretty thick piece of wire. And we'll get that bent over so nothing comes off. Maybe I can use this one to bend a little more. There we go. Finally. Let's make sure we do all of them. We don't need any glue strings here. No glue. Okay, we'll just check them, make sure they're all bent over. This one is not. That one is. It is. That one is. That one is. And when I tip this, you can hear the pebbles that I have in there to weigh it down. It's important to weigh it down because, like I said, there's a lot of wind here and we don't want nothing flying out. We wouldn't want a customer to lose their flowers after they paid for them. Pretty pots. So we'll loop that around. And we'll do the same with this one. I didn't realize that they could come right off if I didn't do this. So we want to make sure that everything is done correctly. So we'll just get them pushed down so nothing can come off. We'll do that to each one. And maybe I'll do it before I put it in, now that I noticed it. I'll do that before I put it in the foam. Okay, looks like we've got them all in there. Now I'll do the other two the same, because we want them all to look the same. And in order for them to look the same, you got to do the same thing with each one. So we are gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna cut it. Slide it down a little bit. Cut it, and then on the end, which it really shouldn't come off because that's the way it was made, but we're gonna bend that over. We don't want nothing coming off. We're gonna bend that over. I haven't gotten the ribbon yet. I'm gonna go out today and get the ribbon for the wreath that we did yesterday. I need to get some purple and white ribbon. Bend that over. Push that up a little bit so it covers a little more. I know we've got quite a big piece here. I think I'm going to cut a little bit of that off. We don't need that much. Okay, there's one. And we're going to do the same thing through this one. We're going to push that down, bend this over. I normally would have had this done before I started the video, but I did not see that or see that, so we're going to do it as we go. And because they are little pots, I thought it can't take that long to make 4 little pots, but we will see how long it actually takes. Hopefully not too long. And we'll do another one. And we're gonna need another one. And probably a couple more. Might as well cut them off here while I'm doing that. I'll cut them all off and see what I need here. I don't remember where I got these. I think I might have got them at Hobby Lobby. You know, they got beautiful flowers there. And they got quite the sale, I have to say. Right now, they have a really nice sale. And I did buy some more flowers that I actually don't need, but I did buy some more flowers because I just can't pass them up. They're so pretty. I just love flowers. They are so pretty. 1, 2, 3. I think I just need 3 on the bottom. And then I can push these up. Cut that. Flip that around. So they're not going to come off. Do the same over here. I gotta turn that tip. I hope you're all having a good day today. Enjoying your day. I know it's Friday, but some people have to work. You know, I don't regret not having to go to work. Now that I'm doing what I actually love to do, and that is making flower arrangements. That is was always something that I wanted. And I took flower arranging in BOCES years ago, thinking, oh, that's what I really want to do. Well, that's what I wanted to do, but I was afraid to take the chance because flowers are, if you don't use them up, they go to waste. And I don't like to see anything go to waste. Not a wasteful person. So I thought, because I was afraid to take that chance, well, I went to Bryan and Stratton for accounting. And I did that for a while. But you know, I should have just did what I wanted to do from the beginning. But I didn't. So now I'm getting to do it because I'm home. I'm retired. And this is my dream. To do flowers, make pretty flowers for people. Father's Day is coming up Sunday. What are your plans for Father's Day? Does anybody have any plans? I got an ant. The ant came to visit me. I don't like ants. I don't like any creepy crawly things, and I don't like mice. And in the wintertime, my shed that I work out of gets mice. So I'm always constantly taking them out, even though I don't like them. I can't stand them. I don't like mice. We'll get the glue off there. We don't want to see any glue on there. I did push that down, yeah. So, well, yeah, we're using the longer ones on the side and the shorter ones on the other side. And I'm just trying to make sure that I got 2, 1, 2. This one looks like it's got a little bit more, so I'm going to push that down. We're going to clip it here. Clip it right here. And we're going to bend it over the end so we don't want anything falling out. Nothing blowing away in the wind. I made a nice hanging basket for my girlfriend. And I did it as an experiment to see how good it will do in the wind. Well, let me tell you, she says it's doing wonderful. It's blown all over. It's got a lot of wind. It's blown all over, but it's still hanging in there. Nothing's come off it, she said, so I'm very happy that it was done right, correctly. And I got a wire that doesn't want to bend here. Does not want to bend. This wire is pretty strong, actually. I'm impressed. So I'm trying to just bend it over. It does not want to go. So there. It's not going to come off. And we'll put this in the side, the other side. And bend it down. Take the glue off. No, we got to take the glue off. Really don't want to see all that glue on there. So I'll take it off and put it away. I'm sorry guys, I didn't realize that this was not bent over and the flowers might fall off, so I just want to take the time to do it right, to show you the correct way to do things. I want to make sure that nothing's going to fly off in the wind, as it does get rather windy here. And I do sell real fresh flower arrangements out front of the house, and oh, I'm telling you, the wind knocks them over. I have to go out constantly, so I have to find something to put those vases in, so when the tractor trailers or whatever go by and make all that wind, that they're not falling all over, and I have to go out and water them and set them up. It's terrible. Now I will cut a few of these and put them in the center, because I need to determine the height that I want. And I think that's a good height. And we'll bend this over. Bend that over so it's not gonna come off. There. Yeah, I think that's good. We don't need it too tall because we don't want, let's get the glue off here. We don't need it too tall, because then it will hit the upper brace that these are going on. Because there's a pot, these sit around, I'll show you at the end when I bring it in. They sit around in a pot holder, and we don't want them too tall where they're gonna touch the top of the other vase flower pot that's in there. So see if I got enough of these to do two. No, I don't. Just one in the top, so we'll do one in each. Get my coffee. It's getting cold. Alright, I'll set that aside. And we'll do the same here. Put one up here. Set the height. Yep. See, the height is the same on these. That's what you want. You want, when you're making pots that need to look alike and look the same, you need to do them all at the same time. Because if you don't, they're not going to come out the same. You might have to study it, and sometimes they still don't come out the same. So I'm just bending that over again, guys, so the flower's not going to come out the top. We're going to push this up. I'm going to put this in the center. And we're going to measure it. Yep, make sure that it's the same height, which it is. And we'll do this one. I thought these were pretty, pretty little flowers to add to our pots. Actually, I enjoy making pots for pots for the deck, or pots, hanging baskets. Anything that you request, I can basically do it. And if I can't, I'll let you know. I'll be honest. I'm not out to take anybody. I just want to be honest. The other day, somebody bought a flower arrangement. And a $20 arrangement. Wasn't much, but, you know, $20 arrangement. And my goodness, she dropped the 20. So I told her, I said, you dropped the 20. She goes, oh, I would have been looking for that $20. She said, I'm so happy that you're so honest. I said, I know a lot of people are not, but I am. And if I can't do something, I will let you know. But I can try and do just about anything. And I think we'll put some of these leaves in it because it's got a little bit of yellow in it. And it's a big leaf, so it will hide a lot of the top of the dish. I'm grabbing the wrong things. Got to cut this to make it a little bit smaller. And it will help hide the side of the pot. So put that in there. And you don't want everything just bent down. Let me make sure I got enough. Put one in between each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me see if I got another bunch. Hang on. Yep, I do. So, I got enough to put 4 in. And I gotta cut the price tag off. Goodness. I'll have to go today and get some ribbon. I didn't have any purple and white ribbon to put on the flower arrangement that I did yesterday. And I want to finish that and show you, show you what it looks like. And I need to get some felt or burlap, thick burlap ribbon to put on the back, because you know I don't want that to scratch anybody's door, because it is grapevine, don't need any customer complaints. I want to make sure everything's done that should be done. Some of it can be up. It doesn't need to all. Oh, I got some glue on here. Get that off. Glue off. Sure, there's no glue. I like these little pliers because it helps me to peel the glue off. It gets stuck on there because I left the plastic on. I figure that will help for the rain. We don't want it to be. And you can lift them off and move them around, make them look better. See, it's kind of covering the pot a little bit, which is nice. Like I said, the leaves have yellow in it, and they're all different sizes, so. We got string. Take the glue off. I got string everywhere, guys. See, that helps hide the pot so very nicely. So we'll do that. Set this one aside and do the same for the other one. They all need to be the same. Bend it down so it kind of hides the pot. Get the glue off there. We got some glue here. Pull the glue off. You don't need any glue showing. Sure we got no glue showing anywhere. Okay, let's get back to our leaves. And these leaves are good for outside because they're plastic. Nothing's gonna hurt them. You can bend them any way you want. And actually, the wire is almost right up to the tip of that, so you can bend them over. It's a nice big leaf to hide. Nice big leaf to hide the pot. help hide the pot. You don't have to hide the whole thing because it's not just plain terracotta, it's pretty, it's gray. Let's get the glue off there. I don't know if it's glue or if it's plastic. Because I did leave the plastic on there. I think it's plastic. Okay, so there's another one. The same. We do the same with this one. Like I said, we're doing four of them, so we want to do them so they all look alike. They all look like they came from the same shop or place. I got the fans running. I hope they're not making too much noise for you. This one's got to go down a little bit more. There we go. The glue string out of there. I'll just cut the stem a little shorter. See some glue. We're just going around each pot the same as the other ones. We got 4 leaves, so we'll do the 4 leaves on this one. And if you do them all at the same time, they're bound to look pretty much the same. They should look exactly the same. Get that glue out of there. And this is nice because you can bend these around, whatever. So there's the 3rd one. Now we got to do the 4th one. Exactly the same. 4 leaves. And we're done with that. Put these in. Again, I'm just going in between the greenery that we put in there. And you can bend this any way you like. Let's get the glue off here. Don't need any glue on there. They are a big leaf, so they'll hide most of your pot that you want to hide. And if you want, they don't all have to be hanging down. But I just think that it would look better to hide more of the pot. There, we got 4 of those done. And they all look alike, which is nice. Now, clean up this mess. I don't know, do I want some of this cypress in here? Yeah, I think I do. I think that would be pretty. This can also hang over if you wanted it to. Let's see. Yeah, cut it short. Some of the leaves off. Let's put it in between. Let's see how that works. Let's see. You're always fussing with your greenery. You're always fussing with everything. I think I'm going to put those smaller pieces in the top to kind of fill in a little bit. You won't see them after the flowers are in there. This is one way that you can fill in the center of your pot. I'm just going to take a few leaves off here. Again, we're putting it in between. In between, it doesn't have to sit all the way down. It can sit up a little bit. You can manipulate it right to about here, the wire is. And we're putting it on each, in between the yellow and the leaf. I want to cut them at the same place, so I'm counting up 5 stems so we can put them in the middle, just to help fill in the center. Taking the bottom 2 leaves off, you can pull them right off because they're plastic. And let's make sure we're putting it in the right way. Yes. And we'll just bend it the way you want it. Like I said, it doesn't have to go all the way down if you don't want it to. Lift it up a little, make it look alive. I'm counting up 5 stems and then cutting. So this way they're all the same length, and I'm taking the bottom 2 off. See guys, I'm taking the bottom 2 off so I have something to put in there. Let's throw it out of here. Oh, we gotta turn that around, don't we? Let that bend over a little. Like I said, just bend it over a little, and we'll put this one in, and then we'll do the same to the others. just kind of put it in around the center of that leaf to fill in. And I got a string somewhere. Oh, I gotta take the top of that off. Yes, I did. And we'll clean this mess up. Okay. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again, count up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut up 5 leaves. Cut it. Cut the bottom. Stick this in the middle. Tear off the bottom too. This in between the leaf and the yellow. And just give it a bend. And we'll turn it. Count up 5. Yeah, maybe I can do 2 at a time. No, I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give it a cut. Bottom end around the center. Pull off the bottom too. Put that in between your leaf and your greenery here. Give it a bend. You know, bending it makes it also look alive. Gives it some movement. Like I said, the name of my shop is Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers, and I'm located in Phoenix, New York. And if you're looking to have something done, wedding, sympathy, just get a hold. You can get a hold of me. I'm on Facebook. I'll be on YouTube. You'll see this on YouTube. That's filling in very nicely, I think. These pull off fairly easy, which is nice. You're going right here. And there's almost all the way to the top. Okay, there's another one done. And we'll do this one the same. Clean this off. This out of the way. Two, three, four, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. make sure that it's on showing the right side there. I know I'm quiet, guys, but I have to sometimes I just need to concentrate on what I'm doing, especially when I'm counting and placing things where they need to be exact. And we're just bending them a little bit. You can bend it down as much as you want. But we're putting one on each side in between the yellow tipped greenery in the leaf. So they're all cohesive, they're all the same, they all look alike. Put these in the middle, right around the center piece. Just to fill in. It helps fill in a little greenery. You can also bend that if you want. You can bend it out a little bit. Let's cut that. Okay, there's another one. Do this one. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then cut it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut. Shorten it. Put it in the center, around the center. Like I said, when you're doing more than one and you want it to be the same, you must do them together. Otherwise, they won't come out the way you want them. And I hope this is helping you by seeing it, that's how it works. That's how everybody does. I think that's even how they do it in the flower shops. No matter where you go, that's the way they do it. We'll take the bottom 2 leaves off each one of these so we can put them around in between the yellow thyme in the leaf, so they're all the same. And then you can give it a bend. These are actually plastic on the ends. I'm surprised they're going in as well as they are. Usually the plastic peels, and you gotta peel the plastic off, but these are going in very nice. So we're just bending them any way you want to bend it. You can bend it down to fill in. Now we can move on to the next. I don't know if I want this in here or not. I think that's too much. I got some filler. Let's put the flowers in first. Then if I need this filler, we'll fill it. And we'll start with, I think we'll start with purple. I don't know which one I want first. Do I want a purple stem here? That would be way too tall. Let's see. Let's cut one off. Yeah, I think I want three. Not just enough. Isn't that nice? Yes, I think I want three. I want to stay the same height as the yellow on the top. And you can bend it. And I push these up because these are what you call push-ups. They can be pushed up or down. Sorry guys, something happened to my camera here. Sorry. They can be pushed up or down on the stem, whatever way you want it. So I'm going to push them up. I'll cut that a little bit shorter. And we'll stick it in here. We'll just give it a bend. Let it come out nice. And we'll do the same with the other one. I just need to fix my camera here. I don't understand what's going on. Okay. And I'm going to keep the rest of these stems because I can put other flowers on them or greenery. So I'll set them aside. Like I said, these can be pushed up, which makes it nice to fill in that flower. Fill it right, you know, fill in. Again, we're going to go to this side. It's not going to be taller than the yellow. Now we're going to go on the other side. So we're doing like 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 8 o'clock if you were to look at the clock. So it's kind of like a triangle for your flowers. You can give them a bend if you want. Bring them out. Let's just cut these off. Cut these stems off. Oh, and we got a price tag on there. Cut the price this tag off. Again, I got these from Hobby Lobby on sale. Actually, kind of a nice sale too. They have a lot of their things on sale because they'll be bringing in the fall. Their fall flowers. So a lot of their summer flowers are on sale. And they're at a decent price, I thought. And this tag does not want to come off here. Okay, there we go. And we'll push the greenery up. And we'll cut the stem. And we'll put it in at 4 o'clock. So now we have 3. The same as on here. See, they're both looking the same. And we're gonna do this one the same. We're gonna put 3 in. I think they're pretty flowers. I got an extra one on this one, so I'm gonna take this off, put it on here. There's an extra one. That is, if I can see it. I can't find the hole. I can't get it on there, guys. I don't understand it. Can't find the hole. Well, we'll just put this one. Like I said, 12 o'clock. Four o'clock. And 8 o'clock. And we'll do the same with this one. It's a nice sunshiny day out. I did hear it rain last night. Right around midnight, I think it rained. 12 o'clock. Put that in backwards, didn't I? Four o'clock. Oh, I'm missing a flower. Oh my. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing a flower. Well, guys, I'll have to find another flower somewhere to put in there. I know I had enough stems. Must be that one didn't have a flower on it. I'll have to see if I can find it later. For now, we'll just go on. Seeing that we got purple in there, maybe I want to put some white in there. Yeah, I was just making sure I got enough flowers. I don't know what happened to that purple flower. It must be here somewhere. I will look for it. But for now, we're gonna move on with the white. And these I also got from Hobby Lobby on sale. But I didn't take the tags off. Make sure I got all that tag. You know, I'm noticing some of them, this one has a light green stem and these have dark green. Can you see the difference in the stem? I'm not going to use the light green. I'm going to use the dark green because that is what I have most of, is the dark green. So I'm going to use that. Take the tags off. I never noticed that when I was pulling them, that was light green and this is dark green. But I guess it is. And these stickers, they are just a pain sometimes. I don't know why they don't put them on the bottom. It's hard to get them off. Oh. I took the top right off. Put that back on. Wow, that's how hard the tags are to come off. And we'll put 3 in each one of these as well. So, flip them off. Another tag. Don't stick it in your glue. And the top come off this one as well. We're going to glue this to make sure it stays on. Like I said, we're going to put 3 in each one of these. I think I want it shorter. And these also push up, guys, which is nice. That helps fill. I'm gonna put one here. I'm gonna bend it over just a little bit so it looks like it's growing out from the center. I won't forget about that one. I'll have to find the flower to it. It must have came off that stem that I thought had an extra leaf on it. And we'll do the same with this one. We'll do 3 around, next to the purple, actually. Oh, we got a string. We don't want any strings. Give it a turn. Put another one in. Got some glue. I can see the string somewhere. And we'll do the same with this one. Push the leaves up on it, on the stem. Kind of helps fill in, oops, for your greenery. And the head popped off, so we'll glue this one on. Well, let's put it on the stem while I got it out. Might as well put it on this one. Take the glue off from around it. They don't want, nobody wants to see that. Push that up. I got some glue here somewhere. And that around. I got hair itching my nose, flying in my face. I don't like hair in my face. I just don't like it. Like I said, we're just putting these next to the purple, sticking them in there next to the purple, giving them a little bend so they'll fit where you want them. I see a string, guys, but I can't find it. I'll put another one up here next to this purple one. That's 3. We'll do another one. Let's see. One over here next to this one. This one needs to be bent a little bit. I like to do things in 3s and 5s, 7s. I like to do odd numbers. I think it looks better to do odd numbers. Although it's not always the case. There's times that you need to put a little more in. So it depends on your preference, what you like. If you like odd or even numbers, put in there. Okay, there's the white. We got purple, we got white. Let's put some yellow daisies in now, I think. Some yellow daisies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do 3 of these as well, and these are not push-ups, so you can bend them out a little bit so they fill up. I think I'm going to put these in between the blue and the white. Make sure they're not longer than the middle one. Put it in between the blue and the white. Blue and white here. So and we'll put it in between the blue and white on this one. I feel the blue strings. Can't see them, but I feel them. Oh yeah, this one's missing the blue one. So I'll put it here. And then when I find that blue one, we'll put it in. Between the blue and the white. Give it a bend. Make it look natural. should be all we need of those. In between the blue and the white. Don't be afraid to move things around, fluff them up. And we got one more in between the blue and the white. I'm just concentrating, guys, making sure that everything is correct. Looking the same. That was my dog out there barking, Tucker. That was Tucker. Barks at everything. He goes out at night and he barks. I think he's afraid of the dark. I need to get the glue strings. Okay, there's the yellow, white, and the blue. Now, I think we will just... Do I want white daisies in here? They're so cute. They're so cute, so little and white. I think I'll put the daisies in too. I'll do 3 of each of those as well. 3. Clean this up first. Keep the longer ones. Get rid of the shorter ones. I'll have to get some more daisies. Hang on. Hang on. More white daisies. Okay. Sorry, I thought I had enough out. So, alright, we're gonna do these. Just see where I want them. In between the white. Maybe I'll put them around the center. Maybe I want them here. Yeah, I think I want them around the center. make room down here. There we go. That's the tape. That glue out of there. Try that again. Maybe I need to move it over here. Yeah, I think so. There. String right here, blue strings. And because I think that's all we're gonna put in here, I'll do that to all these, and then I'm gonna fill it with filler foliage. I could have put this on the Lazy Susan, but I wasn't thinking. So, we'll let her be lazy today. As she always is. Ah, there we go. And one more. Find a spot for it in here. Get the glue strings out of here. There. I think those are really looking pretty. What do you think, guys? Do you think those look pretty? And I still got to find the flower for that one. I'll find that later. Might have to buy another thing from Hobby Lobby. Oh, that's an excuse to go to Hobby Lobby. Yeah, it is. Basically. I like going and shopping and buying, shopping for bargains especially. Oh my, especially flowers, because they're so expensive. They can be so expensive. And I may, if I can't find it, I'll have to go and buy another bunch or two. We'll see. That leaf out of the way. There. So there is our little flower pots, all looking fine. Now we just got to fill in. We'll use our filler. We'll use our rose leaves to fill in. These are just odd pieces that I put together on stems to use as filler foliage, because we're always needing filler foliage, no matter what we do. need to make sure that we're not seeing the mechanics of the... You don't want to see your foam. Nobody wants to see the foam. All needs to be filled in. Looking good. Add some string here. I'll put this around, and then I think I have something else that I can use to help fill that in. I'll go look for it, see what I can find. I think I have another thing to fill in. Let's see what else I got, guys. I'll use this too. This will help fill in nice. I think this is thyme. See how pretty it is? That will definitely help fill in. What are you doing, Tucker? The dog comes flying in. I'm videoing, so I'm just filling in this around the bottom to make it look nice. And my dog is going crazy. I'm just going to do 3 on each side. I think that will fill it in really nice. That's our little pots. Aren't they cute? Okay, have a good day. I hope you enjoyed it. You see all the daisies and the greenery in there. And all 4 of them will look alike. And then I'll just put them in my stand